Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a look inspired by a video that Loreal posted. Not identical, not using the same products, it's just inspired. We are going to start off with Farsali Unicorn Essence Primer. I have fallen madly in love with this primer. I bought it at Sephora on my birthday. I got the trial size because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and I'm just madly in love with this primer. My foundation blends flawlessly on it. Now we're going to go in with one of my favorite foundations, Too Faced Born This Way, and I use the shade Warm Nude. And at this foundation, I have not had any complaints about it since I got it. It never breaks apart. It lasts a while, and it really is one of my favorite foundations. If you're going to spend the money on like a higher up there foundation, I definitely recommend checking this out. Next, I'm going to go and do my brows, and I'm going to use my Milani brow pomade. I know, shocking. And I'm using my BH Cosmetics brow brushes and brow brush and brow spoolie. Y'all, my poor brows. Oh gosh, they're so sad. Also, I'm really sorry about my voice. I'm still getting over being sick, so bear with me. But I definitely wanted to try to get some videos out there for you. Oh gosh, my poor brows. It's just so sad to see how sad they are. They're poor little brows. Moving on with life. Okay. Once we finish our brows, we are gonna actually go straight into eyes, and I'm using the L'Oreal Enchanted Paradise Peach palette, and I'm using shade number 2. They don't have names, it's just number 2. And I'm just gonna put that all over my eye so that we have a nice base to start with. Now we're going to go in with the star of the show, the Jaclyn Hill palette. And we are going to start off with the shade Butter. This is probably my favorite transition shade in the entire palette. And I'm just going to put that right in the crease and blend very, very well. These shades are amazing. They blend so well. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics. This is the number 6 from the Rose Gold collection. It's a tapered blending brush. Next, and using that same brush, we're going to go into Pooter, and we're going to apply that directly under Butter. I'm not even kidding, directly under. And we are just going to blend that very, very, very well. And don't worry if your eye looks super messy. You'll see we're going to go over it. We're going to sharpen it up. We're going to make it look pretty. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Buns, and I'm still using that same brush. This is one of my favorite brushes because it is very fluffy and it blends amazingly. And we are putting Buns right under where we put the other 2 shades, and we're just blending. Like, we're literally almost on top of our lid. And if you see, I raised my eyebrow quite a bit to see where I am. Oh, there we go. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Mocha, and we're still using that same brush. This shade, we are going to focus on the outer corner. I don't want to bring that too far in because we are going to go in with a lighter shade later, so I don't want to make my eyes look like super dark. Next, I'm going to use a blending brush by Sedona Lace, and I'm going to touch into Butter, and I'm just going to go over those shades just to make sure they're all blended and there's no harsh lines or creasing. By the way, I have not experienced any creasing with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I use it like every day. Next, we're going to go in with a combination of Pooter and Butter on a BH Cosmetics detailed pencil brush, and we're just going to really smoke out that bottom lash line. Then we're going to take the shade Mocha, and we're just going to focus that on the outer corner. We're not going to bring that all the way in. And if you notice, I'm constantly tapping my brushes off to get the excess powder off. That's because I don't want any fallout. Now we're going to go into the shade Enlight. And this is like a really pretty white goldy shade, and we're just going to apply that all over the lid. Literally all over the lid. I'm going to try my hardest not to get into the crease, but stuff happens. It is what it is. There might be a little bit in the crease. We're going to go over and fix it. Now we're going to take that BH Cosmetics brush again. And we're going to go into the shade Abyss. Now that is like it's not really matte. There is a hint of shimmer to it, just not a lot, but it is a black, and we're just going to pack that on the outside corner. Now we're going to go into the color Faint, and that's a really pretty frosty pink color, and we are going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on our flat BH Cosmetics brush, and we're going to basically place that white right over Enlight, but not on top of the black. So the reason I put the black on top of Enlight was so that it wouldn't be so harsh. Now we're going to take the same brush that we applied the black with, and we're going to kind of melt those two colors together. And then, without putting any product on that Sedona lace brush that I had earlier, we're just going to really soften up those lines and make sure that there's not any like of a faint or Enlight going all the way up my crease. I'm also going to take that brush and kind of fan out Abyss. Just kind of try to wing it out and blend it upwards a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 0, and I'm putting that just on my waterline. Nowhere else. I'm not doing anything else with it. Next, I'm going to go in with EyeKo. This is one of my favorite eyeliner pens. It's the That's Where I Draw the Line pen, and I'm just going to create a wing, and I'm not really worried about the wing being perfect because you're going to see what I do. I stole this from Loreal, I'm not even going to lie. Kind of like the smoking out the under eye without putting concealer on first. I stole that from Tati. Sorry, guys. I don't know y'all personally, but if you hear this, I'm sorry. But y'all like give great tips, and you're great teachers. And so's Jaclyn Hill, actually. There's just so many. Now I'm going to take a wipe, and this is the trick I learned from Loreal's video. I'm going to just basically clean up those edges and then sharpen that eyeliner. So it's really sharp and it's just gorgeous. Next, I'm going to go in with Koki Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. And this shade is actually a little too dark for me. It's in medium beige. I got it from Ipsy. I do love it. I mean, it blends out nicely. It's not like dark. It's just darker than I would normally use. But we're just going to blend that out. And, you know, I'm just realizing this is the first time I've actually done this in a long time, where I've like done my lower lash line and then put the concealer on. Like, I love the fact that like I saw that from Tati. It is so amazing. If you haven't seen like her videos, oh my god, check her and Loreal out because they're bomb. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution contour palette, and I'm going to go in with the banana shade, and then there's a peachy shade. I'm going to kind of combine those to set the concealer. Next, I'm taking a BH Cosmetics excuse me. I'm taking a BH Cosmetics pointed powder brush, and I'm using that to contour. I'm using the lightest brown shade in that palette because the other two are just way too dark for me. Now I'm going to take a Royal and Langnickel Precision Angled brush to contour my nose. And I'm going to brush it out, but then I'm going to go over it with a Studio Pro tapered powder brush from BH Cosmetics just to make sure that those lines are not too harsh. I love this brush. I use it for like pretty much all my powder. Next, I'm going to take a Luxie blush brush, and I'm going to go into the Enchanted Paradise blush in Just Curious from L'Oreal. Then I'm going to go into the ever so elusive Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter in Moon Tears. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Lash Paradise eye mascara primer, and I'm going to put that just on the top. I'm not going to put it on the bottom, but I am going to immediately follow up with mascara because I don't want that to dry. And I am going to put mascara on the bottom lashes and do that on both eyes, not just the one, because that would be weird. I'm not applying falsies because this mascara is just so amazing. I personally don't think I need it. If I was going somewhere special, I would apply them, but I'm not going anywhere special. So now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Paint, the chocolate collection. This is 70% Yum. Funny thing is, I bought every single color that Walgreens had, and this is the only one I think I'm going to wear. And since it's summer, I can't really wear it like I want to, but I'm going to anyway. I can't wait for fall because that's when I do like all my fun makeup, and that's when I'm most comfortable. Anyway, now we're gonna go in with MAC Fix Plus, and we're just gonna set our face. This is like the ultimate setting spray. But that's it, guys. This is the finished look. I put some pictures in here for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so that you can get all of the videos. All right, see you soon. Bye.